he give me the instruction. No security, so I gotta go to straight. So right now I started 4 in the morning to finish my shift sometime 1, 2, 3 in the morning, whole day, 2 jobs. I working in this area 1989. So when I come to the JFK airport, doing the ramp, and in 2003, I'm going to cargo area to driving trailers and tractors and trucks, you know, pick up the stuff, dropping off to the warehouse. All right, extra now, extra now, extra now. Yeah, pick it up, right here. All right. Can I have the ticket to right now? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a more pressure, you know. It started the pandemic. Everybody tried to come to back to work, and the people don't want to come to work. Especially, you know, a lot of people know take vaccine, and, and a lot of people doing different class of job already. A lot of people driving TLC, you got more money, and here you don't making money. Some friend, he tell me, you know, I do it Uber, in 3 days, he make it $1,200. And here, you gotta, more than 5 days, he gotta make a cheap money. That's a lot of difference, you know. That's why the drivers don't want to come to here.
Extreme delays with service to recover cargo from the airport. We're there sometimes for 20 hours to recover one shipment. Drivers are getting frustrated with staff at the airlines, frustrated with each other in the parking lot. There's been altercations back and forth with lack of structure to pick up the cargo in the airport.
The folks who are on the ground are doing all they can essentially to work around a system that's basically in complete constipation. Essentially what's happened here is, you know, the connecting points between the different modes by which our goods move from sea to rail, you know, ultimately ending up in a distribution center or on a shelf of one of your stores. All that is handled by trucks, and trucks in the United States move about 70% of the freight around the country. So you have challenges when the stuff is just inside the country, you know, getting trucks to move the stuff where it needs to go. But very, very importantly, most of the stuff that we consume comes from overseas, and that's flowing into a few major ports that are completely backed up. and it makes it very, very difficult for these drivers.
Everywhere. We had to return a bunch, get a bunch repainted.
Okay. No, I mean, because I gotta make sure it's somebody. For this stuff, but.
That's okay. You know, you are married, right?
What gave it away? The last name?
At one point in July, I counted that we were in about 15 different lines in the supply chain, whether it be raw materials like bamboo or aluminum, or it be getting a container or getting on a ship. Then once we got to the US, we had to worry about the time in customs. So we were in a line for about 5 months longer than we normally would be. So the shipment that we just received was on a very long journey. It was about 7 months, when normally it would be about 10 to 12 weeks. Sold the handyman company to
Swear to God.
it's going well.
Yeah, it's with every business. There's a.
Yeah.
It's not a science.
Al, we excluded, what was it, BN? Something like that? We excluded BN yesterday?
PM. I hope even like a setup. That's how it is.
Yeah.
So we definitely want that in.
It's almost cozy.
Yeah.
Two buzzwords in procurement: agile and nimble. Those are out the window. You would love to flex your muscles, your planning muscles, and say, I'm going to be agile and nimble, meaning I'm going to gauge the market, read my projections, and buy only what I need to keep myself lean. You can't do that anymore, because at the drop of a hat, you could have an outbreak in Yangtze or Shenzhen, somewhere where there's a major hub in overseas. And if there's an outbreak, they're far more strident about shutdowns than we are. And if a shutdown in a hub in China means months of delays over here. So you can't really be agile anymore or nimble. You have to overbuy inventory. So when you eventually receive it, you've got 6 months of supply. So you can basically remain in business.
Bueno, en mi opinión, hoy en día yo veo menos trabajadores de choferes en el área del Kennedy. Muchas compañías están necesitando la labor de choferes. Muchas compañías no lo encuentran porque no se ponen de acuerdo con los valores y no hay beneficio, no hay nada. Entonces la gente dice, yo me tengo que buscar algo mejor.